Hey guys, layout update time. Yeah, we're continuing our little background process over here. And so you can see I have, let's just jump right into it here. So I got the sun blinding us over here on this end, and over here I've got this little one section of the backdrop sitting on the ground or on the layout here. And I'm just gonna show you how I'm planning to get it pasted up here. So I've used this before. It's this CRC spray adhesive. I'm gonna spray the back of it over here, which I already did on this part here, and then I'm gonna continue on and get the rest of it up over here. Now, somebody had mentioned about how it didn't look right over here, kind of on this part, because like I said in the video, maybe you just didn't hear me, I just had it taped up temporarily here. So as you can see, this is kind of the way it's gonna be, and it just blends right together. There's a splice right there. And then we go into the other section right there. I hope you weren't focusing on my finger, stupid camera. Anyway, and then we're gonna cut it over there. So yeah, this stuff's pretty good. You just kind of spray it down over here, and give it about 4 or 5 minutes to kind of get all tacky and everything, and then just put it right up. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you. Well, I'm going to show you as I'm putting part of it up. Let's put it that way, because it's a little bit too bright right here on this end. I got the garage opened up and it's sunny over here. And yeah, let me get that up, and then I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so I got kind of like the first 2/3 of it done right there, and I'll place the camera right here. It sticks pretty good right to where we got to go. I got to kind of move all this stuff because I got to kind of slide this one down a little bit to make room. Or actually, I think this one I was going to splice right there somewhere. But as you can see, it's nice and tacky, and you just kind of hold it level, go from one side over to the other. Now, I made sure that I had plenty of it, sprayed all the way on the edges, because these are the little tops. These little top edges, that's where they that's what's the first thing that's going to drop right there. So I made sure that there was plenty of glue all along the back of the very top right there. Not so much down at the bottom. Matter of fact, I didn't put a lot on the bottom, just here and there. Because that's just going to hang off. Now I'm just going to go back and just make sure I'm pushing up at the top all along here. And then we'll figure out where I'm going to splice that thing. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. It seems to stick very good. It works better on the vinyl here, this spray adhesive, than it did on the paper, right? Because the paper gets all kind of wet and whatnot. I think I try to use some of it over here. Yeah, see, I used it over here, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's all wrinkly and stuff like that. And so I think it works way better with the vinyl there, because the vinyl doesn't like soak it up and start doing all sorts of weird things. So, all right, let me get the rest of it kind of tacked up, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, I got it all nice and stuck on there, and it's looking good, including all the way down there in the sunny side. Now then, to stitch it with the next piece over here. So now when I uploaded this to the Walgreens website, they weren't, I did 3 sections. There's a 2x8 foot banner, and I just kind of eyeballed it, and so it's not perfect. Let me show you here, and that's fine, because I knew this was going to happen. So let me hold the camera up here. So if I kind of put this together, you can see it actually goes together right about there. So there's the actual slice, okay, or splice of the picture. And you can see that this section is about 1 inch shorter kind of than that one, right? And so if I held it there like that, this would actually be up 1 inch, and you'd have a white sort of thing all the way down at the bottom, which I don't want to do. So, and that's fine. I knew that's the way it was going to come out, because, just the way that I kind of did it. So my thinking here is, first of all, there's an industry here. There's going to be a flat building right over here blocking that. So I know this is going to look white right here. Let me see if you can see that. So, but there's going to be an industry over here sort of blocking the mountain anyway. So it doesn't need to be perfect. So I'm thinking, should I even cut this? Like, I was thinking I might just, you know, it actually kind of fits a little bit. I was just trying to line up the top edge here. That's what I was doing, which is, I think what I'm gonna do is just that. I'm gonna leave it actually like that. There's a little bit of tape back on this one here, but like I said, once we get a flat on here, you're not gonna be able to tell. So what I'm gonna do is get this pulled down and get all of my little just pieces of you know, regular old tape on there just to kind of see how it looks. Get all that stuff pulled off, and then I'm going to spray it up and tack it up and just keep on going. And it looks like it's going to be right about here where we splice it. Now this piece here that's going to head off to that direction, excuse me, has got sort of the same story, just in reverse. So this one here, as you can see, does not line up because that's about, where is it? Hold on, let me see. It goes like so. Something like that. Let me see, there's a little bit of an overlap right here, and I'm trying to figure out where it is. Anyway, the point is this one here is bigger than that one, and so I either trim the very bottom of it right here, right? Or, I think this one actually does fit right about like that. Yeah, and so you can always just trim off that one little piece right there, right? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on like that. I'm not going to trim it. I'm actually just going to slide it into the back right here, but I got to pull the backboard away a little bit. We'll get our bridge out of the way here. I'm going to pull the backboard away so that I can slide it down because it's a little tight here in a couple little spots like that. All right, so let me go start spraying all this up, sticking it down. Once it's all done, we'll take a final look at it. All right, guys, got it all glued up and spliced together and everything, and yeah, it's looking real nice here. And then, as you can tell, we'll take a closer look over here. But yeah, I've got the end done over there, and got it kind of tucked down behind into the corner right there. Still got to finagle sort of like, you know, a little bit of a transition right there, but for the most part, that looks pretty good. Here's our seam, and with this last piece, I did end up kind of cutting it a little bit because I've got nails and stuff like that holding the backboard, like pretty much right there. So I did have to chop a little bit of it right there, but you know, this all get blended in, and we still got to do a little bit more scenicking and stuff like that. But here you go, looking very nice. And then the little section right here behind the building. There is like I don't know, what is that, maybe about like 4 or 5 inches of overlap. You can't tell when you put the flat up there. It looks perfectly perfect unless you look and see that. But like I said, we're not going to have, there's going to be a building here, at least like that. So yeah, it's going to look real nice. So yeah, that's it for right now. I've got this done. You know, obviously I pulled everything off, but I think, I'm not sure if I'll post this as just one big long video with some other stuff or all by itself over here. But yeah, now I gotta clean everything up because yeah, you know me, I get all fired up. I make a big mess over here. I even like, I had one of my tank cars sitting over there. I had a little piece fall off of there, so I got to do a little bit repair work on my tank car right there. So much for never breaking anything when I put it up over there. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah. If this is the end of the video, hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, all that good stuff. And if not, well, we'll go on to whatever's next.